Hey everyone, Ethan here from Extreme RC 4x4, and today I wanted to go ahead and give you my thoughts of this Dinky RC Low Pro skid plate, I believe it was called. This is a 3D printed skid plate for the trail finder, and the idea of it is to increase your ground clearance, as the factory one, it really hangs down pretty low. I don't have it installed right now, but this is it was a good upgrade for what I was doing, but the issue with my setup was it really was not compatible with the link mounts, so I ended up having to shave all this material off the front just so that I could get it to work with my link mounts that I had installed in the front. And as you can see from this giant crack down the middle here, see if we'll get it. Yeah, so there's a big crack going down the middle here. I'm not sure if that's from too much torque on these screws, or if it could have been just from wear and tear and general use from that transfer case wobbling back and forth when it gets under power. But it's pretty brittle material. I could probably break it right now, but I don't want to. And as you can see, these corners in the front broke off because of the material I had to sand off, and in the rear I did not sand material off. However, they still cracked just right here, you can see, and again up there. So it really didn't work out that well for me. As you can see, there is material on the inside for bracing it, so it's not hollow, but there is material inside to help brace it. The front of it is beveled so that it doesn't catch on so much here, if you can see that. It's that little bit of bevel. But other than that, I think it's a pretty decent skid plate. If they could figure out how to get the 3D printing better, maybe have a bigger company like Shapeways do it for them in a better material for it. Now, my other issue with it was that I run a 2-speed transmission, so this transmission is quite a bit longer than the single speed option, which is available for this trail finder, and I believe it is already, it comes on the Trail Finder 2 ready to runs, but I really like my 2-speed, so I wasn't going to switch it out for a transfer or for a skid plate. So I'll see if I can get you in there and show you guys. I think the best thing for me to do would be to remove the drive shaft. So the issue I was having with it, with my 2-speed, was that it actually raises the transfer case so much that it started to rub on this transfer case right here. And I do run the RC 4-wheel drive Punisher shafts, so if that gives you any idea, they're pretty large drive shafts, but I would say they're not all that significantly larger than stock ones or other drive shafts out there on the market. Maybe if you got like some MIPs, it might clear, but right here, as you can see, it rubbed a good portion of that metal off just from the transfer case side. The drive shaft, it's okay. I don't really notice much on it except for the fact that the whole edge right there is shined up. You can see where it was rubbing, and as well as it rubbed kind of some of the paint off right there. So you can see where the drive shaft was hitting, and that was really what brought me to remove it after I saw that. So I have this RC 4-wheel drive skid plate now, and it's doing much better in my opinion. I don't have any cracks in this. This is machined Duralin. It's not 3D printed like this, and it's not as brittle, but it does mount up in the same way using these 4 screws just right on the bottom of the chassis, so it's not such an incredible pain to take it off anymore. However, this one does not work with RC 4-wheel drive's own link mounts either, which I found to be kind of odd that they have a product that doesn't even work with their own link mounts. So my plan is, if I ever go back to links, I'm just going to machine my own link mounts, because this doesn't work with it. But I was on RC4 Drive's site the other day, and I could not find this product. I was searching everywhere for it, but I could not find it on there anymore. Now they have one that mounts up just like the traditional, stock skid plate would, by using the screws on the inside of the frame rail, which I don't really like that mounting system. It's just a real pain to take it off, because you have to use the screw that the body post mounts through, and screw right here. So it's not bad, but you have to get out those angled Allen wrenches or just separate the frame. So anyways guys, that's my opinion about the Dinky RC Low Pro skid plate. So it would be okay if you ran a single speed, and if you had applications where you're not running links, I imagine you'd be okay. But I wouldn't completely recommend it. I mean, you can see this crack here that I don't believe to be a cause of any of my material removal here, and I'm really not that hardcore of a driver. I'm pretty light on these trucks, and just to have that happen really surprised me. So anyways guys, that's what I think about the Dinky RC skid plate. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this skid plate, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.